exploring our hometown of Koper or Capodistria. This is where we grew up and this is our first time back. That red high-rise on the left we used to call home in this beautiful coastal town in Slovenia.
This was the main entrance to Koper.
It has a population of 25,000 and it's only 4.9 kilometers from Italy. The official languages here are Slovenian and Italian. In the heart of it is Tito's Square. Here's a picture of us in the same square many years ago with our mom.
This is where I was when I was young.
And in the center is the 12th century Cathedral of Assumption. The Praetorian Palace was built from two older 13th century houses that were connected by a loggia and then finished as a Venetian Gothic palace. It is currently Koper's tourist office. Port of Koper is the only Slovenian port and a very important part of trade routes between the Central and Southeast Europe, Mediterranean Sea and the Far East.
Going to where Neves lives. So walking through narrow streets. She lives like right in the center of Koper, which... Okay. This is
Last time we saw Neves, she was 6 years old, living in the same apartment building as us. My mom used to babysit her.
It's a little greenhouse.
Here's a picture of Neves on the left and Marina on the right.
Yeah, and there's Neves.
Okay.
Making food. That's her mom. Ja, kaj delaš tukaj?
Pripravljam.
Pripravljaš. He's prepping.
Here's a picture of Tamara on the right last time we saw her. A whole lifetime has gone by. The meeting was very, very emotional. I'll sit down to a couple of drinks and share stories. In the morning, we went with Tamara and strolled down the streets and reminisced. It was amazing to see Neves and Tamara after all these years. First stop, the best cappuccino in town. Then it was off to walk the streets we used to when we were kids.
Tamara, se spomniš tiste sladoled, ko smo šli jesti?
Dol?
Ja, slaščičarno, ja.
Slaščičarno, ja. Ja, se spomnim.
Ja. Marina, ti se spomniš?
I remember the ice creams we used to eat, yes.
Ja.
Adriana, kaj se ti spomniš? A sem jaz takrat potem šla v bolnico, ko smo pojedli ene pepe.
There were a lot of memories down these streets. One of the bigger surprises was the building where we studied ballet was still there. Here's a picture of Adrian and Tamara doing ballet moves. And yes, we still have it. Well, at least we thought so. Being a port town, there were constant trade wars between Venice and Koper since the 1900s, until the year 1232, when under the Patriarch of Aquileia, Koper joined the Republic of Venice. It remained under the Venetian rule until World War I. In Marco Polo's time, this was a bustling trade center.
Ja, to se spominjaš sigurno, kako takoj ti.
Tamara decided to take us to the top of the church tower. Oh, did I mention there's a lot of stairs going to the top?
How many stairs?
Too many.
Too many stairs, I know. I'm already done and we're not halfway up.
I was reading.
The old church bells. And more stairs. And still more stairs. And Tamara's very fit. She just keeps saying, let's go. Okay.
Here hangs one of the oldest bells in Slovenia from 1333.
climbing to do to get to the very top. And this is the very top. Beautiful view of Koper.
And there's our building again. I can still see my mom and my dad looking at us from the rooftop. After all that walking, it was time for lunch.
Okay, and we're here at Tamara's, where they're making us a lovely lunch. Tamara is making us lunch. Look at that.
20.
Oh, and I guess we're getting some. This Nico is going to pour us a spritzer, right? Spritzer. Look at Chin chin. Tamara. Nico.
The food was delicious. We looked at pictures when we were young. Tamara was my best friend growing up. We went to school together and did everything together.
That's you, right? And that's me.
Yes.
And that's Klaus.
Now we're heading to the cross, where people come from near and far to get positive energy. I think we already have our positive energy.
People come from all over to visit the cross monument in Isola. Built in the 1600s, it offers sweeping views of the Bay of Trieste. And if you look close, you can see Venice in a distance. Back in Nivis's house, Boyan, her husband, was hard at work making us dinner.
I haven't seen that type of an oven for like forever. That's a lemon tree? Wow. Yeah. Our mother made that. That's the new yard. Yeah. What, 2 minutes ago?
Then we sat down to some delicious cevapcices. Even the family dog joined in. And you know what they say, there's always room for dessert. Then we took an evening stroll through Koper.
Marina, all the memories coming back to you?
We used to swing on this fountain, and then we walked into the night and on to new adventures.